push needed because that's right. I set it up right. I did it. I'm the best. I am him. I am Grumm. It is good to see you. Good to have you. Welcome. I am Grumm, your host and your commissioner of the Dork Side Pokemon League. It is the beginning of the playoffs. It is the what's the word I'm looking for here? The quarterfinals. Also, I need this to be turned up a little bit. It looks like perfect. I hope everybody's doing good, doing great, doing wonderful. We are live. Finny, hello. We are live for a 2-match banger of a slate here. We've got the Illusion and the Ducklets taking on each other in our first quarterfinal. Our second quarterfinal will be the San Antonio Spheal challenging the British Bangers. And then Cambridge and Arizona sit and wait. I hit a button that sent out a tweet that I then have to go reply to the tweet with the links so that people. Also, I just forgot I didn't do that we're live in the Discord. I'm just, you know what? Look, we're technically sound. We're not there yet, but we're technically sound. Sip some mimosa on a beach in a little. Exactly. Fuck yeah. Off season. You get to relax. You get to watch everybody else fail. See, that's the plus side of like losing in the regular season. While yes, you don't get to go into the playoffs, you don't get a chance at glory, but you know what you also do? You avoid a chance at being singled out because there's a lot less people, distracting you. You don't have to worry. You can't be like, I lost, but look over there, they lost by more. So you get singled out, in the NBA or the NFL or something like that, you have like a day or two where you're like the only team that lost. So you have to listen. Everybody's just hyper focused on you. And yeah, not great. Come one, come all. There we go. I'll just do that. That'll work. Here we go. Start the event. There we go. Beautiful. But I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. A nice weekend of fun. Where you got to enjoy a little bit of maybe some nice weather, perhaps. Or, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe of shit weather. And if that's the case, that's unfortunate. I apologize. But I really do hope everyone's having themselves a good day and a nice week ahead of you guys. It's a Thanksgiving here in the Thanksgiving week, I should say, in the America. But I do hope that y'all are having a nice discord.grum.tv. There we go. Nice weekend. Nice close to your weekend. In fact, we've got the pal. We've got my color commentator, my guest, my buddy, my guest host, co-host, color commentator, Sandy J. Hello, Sandy.
Hello, Grumm.
I gotta put a voice next season. I'm gonna either put like a voice, voice of here, or I'll think of something so that when you're talking, like it like shows up like a Discord overlay, but only for you. That's the other thing. Once the season's done, the in between time, I got fans I need to put in this PC over here, rearrange some stuff, and it'll be the holidays and all that stuff. But Sandy, how are we doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. My brain is in good places. My homework, I almost not the 6. I am advocating for tanking. I almost forgot to submit my research paper rough draft today before going to an event, and I almost forgot it. And I definitely, if I didn't do it then, I definitely wouldn't have done it before the stream. And then we would have got close to the end of stream. I'm like, wait a second, guys, hold on. I have to submit this for school. But it is what it is. What's going on over there? Question for everyone. Is turkey overrated? I like it. It's not the best bird, but delicious nonetheless. Is turkey overrated? Sandy, what do you think?
I don't know anyone that hypes up turkey for it to be overrated. I think it's literally just the customary thing that we do.
Yeah, I
don't think everyone's like, fuck yeah, finally November, we can eat some goddamn turkey.
Right? Yeah, no, that's a good point, because it's like, you're not like, fuck, man, I haven't had turkey in 11 months and 13 days. I'm so excited. But I definitely do think that I think it's overhyped in the sense that we surround an entire holiday behind it. But in general, I don't think it's overhyped. There's a ham I make with honey mustard glaze, and it's 10 out of 10. It's salt cured as well. Garganical is in my blood. You are just garganical, Arn. Yeah, ham's great. I love ham. I think I'm one of the only people in my family that like ham. I don't understand why my family doesn't like ham. I love ham. But I mean, I get it. Like, you can argue that there are better ways to serve pig, but I love most food. Or you're an honorary fat kid. I know you're not fat now. I don't even know if you were fat then. Oren, you give me the vibes that you were the British kid that had just a hyper metabolism no matter how much you ate. Yeah. Yeah. I do advocate for when the Thunder tank. I just don't advocate for celebrating a win in November as if that's a thing. Is this draft league content? Yes, it is, Chunks. Yes, it is. We are in our quarterfinals of the Dork Side Pokemon League, our first ever season. We started the season about 2 weeks before the DLC came out. So we are working with the post-home but pre-DLC Pokedex. And we've got a good little double dip action today. Let's see here. I did not open this up. I need the playoff bracket there. There it is. All right. Why did it do that? Oh, yeah, that's why, because I go there for right now. Forgot about that. So here we go. We've got our bracket here. We've got the Aussie Illusion and the Long Island Ducklets. They'll be kicking us off today, and the British Bangers and San Antonio will be rounding out the double dip. Cambridge will play the lower seed. So no matter what, if British wins, they're playing Arizona, and if San Antonio wins, they will be playing Cambridge. There's nothing in between. Aussie and Long Island have to wait. When is season 2 starting? After the new year. So my second semester, my spring semester starts in I want to say like the 17th of January. So I kind of want like the first week to be that week. But in the meantime, we'll be doing like some recap stuff and thing. Here you go. Where's my button here? There it is. There you go. You know what? It doesn't have. Wait a second. All right, hold on. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't turn the bot on. Hold on. You go to discord.grumm.tv, Chunks, and that'll get discord.grumm.tv. I'm sure this will eventually open up. We're technically sound today. We are not sturdy with where we're at with everything. I turned everything on, but then I forgot. I can still eat like an animal and put on Harley. Yeah. You're one of those Brits. Dog, do I have to? Okay, good. All right, so if I do this again. There we go. Perfect. There it goes. There it is. Discord.grumm.tv. So how about we do this? How about Sandy? Do you want to just do the predictions for both games first?
Sure.
All right. Okay. So we've got the predictions. You can join them in as well in the Discord. The Aussie Illusion, Long Island Ducklets, as you guys can see on the screen. The Aussie Illusion are your 4 seed. Long Island's your 5 seed. They're tied record-wise. They're both 6-4, but Aussie had the tiebreaker. They won previously this season. 11-5, which is actually technically 10-4 because I voted on both. What are the rosters for the upcoming games? We're actually going to get to that, Chunks. You're curious to see. Oh, you'll see. So if you go to, I believe if you go to dspl.grumm.tv, it'll take you to this sheet, and you can look through it and see what they I will give a preview for each game in a second. So we've got the so Long Island, the community is backing Long Island, Sandy. They're backing your boy Johnner. So
Don't sound surprised.
I mean this with all love to Johnner. I am a Trick Room fanatic. I wish it was better set up so that you can use it in singles a little bit better. I hate that it says like, oh, you get 5 turns, but it counts the turn you use it. Like same with like Tailwind. I think Tailwind tells you it's 4 turns. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And it's negative priority, all this stuff. It's like really fucking weird. So, I really want the Illusion to win. It's also a tough thing to do. I do think that the sources close to the Aussie Illusion, they considered swapping out one of the Trick Room setters for another attacker in the Trick Room. You have a little bit extra power in Trick Room, or out, in Trick Room, and some optionality. But we'll see. But yeah, Long Island and Sandy, I'm sure you backed your boy. You backed our boy, I should say. Our boy. He's both our boys.
100%.
That's right. Johnner with the Ducklets. Yeah, we know. Yeah, look, I love Trick Room. It's so much fun to be like, yeah, these slow Pokemon now go first. And the other one, our other one, the British Bangers and the San Antonio Spheal, very closely voted upon. Winning by 1 vote, the San Antonio Spheal over the British Bangers. Sandy.
Bangers, baby.
Yeah, back in the Bangers. Look, heels stick together. It's like when ducks, when the winds are cold and the cows aren't coming home, ducks fly together.
You stole my bit. I was waiting for Johnner to win so I could be like, quack, 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 quack.
The fact that neither of us busted that up just yet is disappointing to me. That neither of us thought about doing that last week when he won to get into the playoffs, to be like quack, 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 quack. But we do start off with them ducks. But we're gonna take a look at the home team first. We got the Trick Room setting. This is the standard. I believe this is damn near what they've been running for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
The Hatterene, Focus Sash, Trick Room, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, and Giga Drain. Max Special Attack, Quiet Nature with the max HP and a little bit in Special Defense. Emperor Zerg, Black Glasses, Supreme Overlord, Sucker Punch, Kowtow Cleave, Swords Dance, Iron Head, Max Attack, Max Special Defense. A little bit in the HP. I think I see. Ducks are ducks. Mighty Ducks are goated. Yeah, they are. Sometimes you get more out of putting in HP than in your defenses, but that's really only like a recent thing I've noticed with the King. Oh, wait a second, he doesn't put any into his HP. DNC, Life Orb, Play Rough, Diamond Storm, Stealth Rock, and Trick Room. Max HP, max attack. I love just putting 2 in defense and special defense, just like fucking. Brave Nature. You got Brave Nature, Copperage with Life Orb, Sheer Force, Iron Head, Rock Slide, Bulldoze, and Knock Off with the Terra Ground. Max HP, max attack. Also, like I said, Brave Nature. Reminder, the knockoff's secondary effect does not get ignored by Sheer Force. So when using knockoff, Life Orb will take 10% of Copperage's health, but it'll be okay. Seagrin, the Cresselia, Leftovers, Levitate, Trick Room, Protect, Psychic, and Moonlight. Max HP, and then some defensive investments with a Quiet Nature. And I think this is the 7th mon of the year, without a doubt. Glastrier had 12 knockouts in 4 games, compared to, which was 1 off the league lead. Leftovers, Icicle Crash, Close Combat, Substitute, and High Horsepower, Max Attack, Adamant Nature, and a Max HP. Sandy, is it the horse? Is it the ice horse?
It's the ice horse. That ice horse is scary.
It's so strong. It's so strong, man. It's just like, hey, we're gonna take away a little bit of your speed and we're just gonna give you more attack. Like we'll give you 10 more attack, a little bit more, 10 more defense, and a whole lot more special defense. And like that's different. You get a legendary Pokemon. You get a Pokemon that can take a hit and hit back really hard, but that limits what kind of damage you can do. Looks like a unicorn, but Unimon. It kind of does look like Unimon. But yeah, let's take a look at the Long Island Ducklets, who are they have a little bit more of a question of who they're bringing. We see they bring a team. They bring the same team that they did the week before, the last time they played the Illusion. We've got Landorus with Rocky Helmet, Intimidate, Crunch, Taunt, Protect, U-Turn, Max Attack, splitting some HP and defense investments, Adamant Nature, scary. He's got the helmet though. We out here grandstanding and hot dogging. That's right, Brazilian Fury, my guy, Chris. Good to see you. Everybody go check out Brazilian Fury on YouTube. That's from the new Football Manager, right? That's from the FM24, right? Got a new little series starting up, taking the dredge of English football, trying to get to the Premier League and above. Be interesting. Did that with Alta FC right before Football Manager, the video day first one. Yeah, nice. Go check out Brazilian Fury. That's BRASILIAN space Fury. Does some good Football Manager content. Also was the general manager of the Colorado Doug Trio. So love supporting the boy. Actually, it was funny. I went to wrestling last night. MLW, big fan. Ran into a mutual friend of mine and Chris's, the wrestler known as O'Shea Edwards, the big bad kaiju himself. Had a nice fun chat about e-fetting and the roads it takes. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. Just was like, yeah, no, like, we got a mutual friend, Brazilian Fury. He's like, oh shit. I was like, he's like, how you know him? I said, I know him through EFED. He goes, no shit. So, had some fun chat for about like 10-15. He's like, I got a 2-hour drive. I'm like, go. Like, I appreciate it, but yeah. So, yeah, I'm like, I think I told O'Shea, I was like, yeah, I've known Chris since like 2006. So it's wild times. That was like 7 years ago. Good Lord. Or 17 years ago. Jesus Christ. Math is not mathing in my head. Resuming with the preview, Iron Valiant for the Long Island Ducklets. Boost your energy, Quark Drive, Close Combat, Vacuum Wave, Moonblast, and Knockoff. Hopefully this time, if needed, Johnner actually clicks Vacuum Wave. Because, that priority in Trick Room is important. Weakness policy: Dragonite, Extreme Speed, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and Iron Head. Max attack with some HP and defense investments. Adamant Nature. I think the Glaive was brave as well. Yep.
Is this that dirty build that we didn't get to see?
Yes, weakness policy is the dirty build. Yes, it is. I don't know if we see it. I don't. So we go back and look, right? Raging Goddess has Dazzling Gleam. Pressure has Diamond Storm and Play Rough. Rock Slide can trigger it. Okay, so Spectre is ice. So maybe we do see it. Maybe we do see it. I was just thinking, I'm like, I think there's only like one or two moves. There's a little bit of options there. We might see it. For those asking why it's dirty, weakness policy gives you a +2 boost to your attack and your special attack if you get hit with a super effective move, along with having multi-scale, which means when its HP is at half HP or full HP, damage is halved. So you can take like a Play Rough or a Rock Slide and live it. Icicle Crash, maybe not. Might be too much damage. But with the Dragon Dance with the live, you'll be +3, and then you just hit Extreme Speed and Earthquakes and shit, and goes nutty. Look at the Samurai. Ooh. Focus Sash. We're not gonna have a situation. You remember last time, Sandy, that these two played? We saw the Samurai switch in and then die to a non-crit Dazzling Gleam. Johnner said that's not happening again. Said no, not here. Also got Torrent here instead of Sharpness, which will get boosted with the Focus Sash will boost it. Aqua Cutter, a little bit more reliable than Razor Shell, and still has a high critical hit ratio. Swords Dance, Knockoff, and Aqua Jet for that priority. Max attack, Brave Nature, special defense, and HP investment. So good to see there. Then we've got Leftovers, Iron Treads. Last time I think it was Cork Drive or Booster Energy to get a little bit extra there. Iron Head, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Protect. Max HP, Adamant Nature, and a little bit of a investment into defense and HP. And then coming back, our Croc with the hat. That's also a nest. But just look, he's so happy. Eviolite, Unaware, Yawn, Slack Off, Protect, and Flamethrower. Max HP, max defense. For those who do not remember, Crocolore had a very nice performance in the previous matchup, taking a Sheer Force Rock Slide from the Caparaja and then immediately knocking it out with a Flamethrower, because Crocolore cares not for anything, especially with that Eviolite. So, who is standing out this week for you, Sandy?
I do like Nacho Hat, Fireboy.
Yep.
I like that the Dragonite has that crazy build that could
be discussed.
Happen, but I mean, it could. I really just love to see it.
Yeah.
I know it probably won't happen, but it's one of those things that, like, oh man, it happened, and it's
yeah. It usually be like, it's +2, and then it goes crazy. I'm liking the adjustment here with the Samurai and the Wheel, because these two I thought going into the previous matchup would do well. I think last time it was Iron Ball Samurott, so that it would outspeed everything. It would outspeed everything but like the Glastrier, the Hatterene, the Caparaja, but it would outspeed the King Gambit. It would outspeed Cresselia, all these things in Trick Room, to Deancey, and do a lot of damage, get it like a substitute up and whatnot. But saying no, we're just gonna go with a Focus Sash to make sure we live. That Dazzling Gleam, and because that's that's what he wants to answer this. It's okay. So no hazards, none, which is very interesting. The Taunt, Protect, U-Turn, Crunch, some good stuff there from Landers. Landers looks like a very support oriented, but still getting like the attack here. That is interesting because I feel like maybe Crunch does. Maybe it's like a two. I'm trying to think like on the Cresselia, like Crunch would be. I guess would probably be close to it. Would be a 2-hit, or yeah, probably a 2-hit.
I do have a question for you here though.
Yeah.
Is there an item you would replace Landorus's Rocky Helmet with?
No, probably not. Because the idea is to have Landorus come in, intimidate the physical attackers. Like the only special attackers that Aussie has on the roster are like Hatterene, Cresselia, Farigiraf, Goldengo, Magneton. Yeah. But like Landorus has a pretty good matchup against some of those. So really you want Landorus to come in and punish Kingambit, Iron Hands, Glastrier, Copper Raja for making contact. I don't know what else, like maybe a choice band, do a little bit more damage, leftovers for just longevity. But it's just, there's not a lot here to where you're like looking at like maybe black glasses to get a little bit more, attack with the crunch. But like at Covert Cloak, you don't really get much use out of. Maybe like a Yachi Berry, to take to be able to take an ice move. But yeah, there's just not a lot of options here. Maybe red card, or room service. Room service, but that if you ran negative speed and minus nature, like even with a red card, like I think you are still slower or you're still outsped in Trick Room by like Hatterene and Caparajah, I think, and thus Glastrier as well. So I don't know. Yeah, I think Rocky Helmet with this idea, the best option there.
Figured I would just ask.
No, it's a good thing. All right, we ready for the thing I did? This is one of the things. Now I didn't do the full idea. There was gonna be a full idea I was gonna do, and I decided no, I'm not gonna do that. But I did do something. I do have something. I think this will work the way I want it to. Yes! Yes! With the Dork Side Pokemon League, the quarterfinals, baby! It is the Long Island Ducklets. It is the Aussie Illusion. And it is next up today. I'm loving it, baby. I am so prepared. You've got Landorus, Iron Valiant, Dragonite, Hisuian Samurott, Iron Treads, and Crocolore for the Long Island Ducklets. You've got for the Aussie Illusion Hatterene, Kingambit, Diancie, Caparajah, Cresselia, and Glastrier. I need you to... I think it should be... I don't think I timed this right. I didn't time this right. But it's okay. Because now you get to look at the things I did. I made some good stuffs. Yeah. Right. That's why. Yeah, no. Right. But the way I have it, the home team, their backs, were from their perspective. There we go. I did not do the thing. There we go. Do the thing. There we go. Yeah. All right. Can we? Thank you. All right. So, without further ado, let us begin. So we've got Cresselia coming out here for the Illusion, and Landorus will lead for the Long Island Ducklets, hitting a strong U-turn, taking about a third of the health there. And the Samurott will come in now. And the Cresselia has nothing for it. That's psychic, so they're going to come out. Diancie will come in. Takes a knockoff to get rid of the life orb, so we'll see Samurott taking a little bit less damage from this, from the good Lord, from the Diancie, but the Diancie is going to be able to get no damage off. So the Focus Sash is still intact, and here it is. There it is. He said it's not going to happen to me again. No, a big knockoff. They're getting rid of the Focus Sash, and the Trick Room is down. Hatterene will come out in hopes of living to see another day. And the Samurott is going to outspeed everything, and everything is taking damage after damage, getting the leftovers off of the Spectrier, taking a big Aqua Cutter for a third of the health, and Samurott will go down to a close combat. That is an interesting option there. The defenses are down.
I'm so confused by all those switches.
So I'll pause it here for a second here. So we saw Cresselia come in, take a Aqua Cutter and get knocked, and switch out to not get knocked off and to stay alive. Spectre coming in just to finish off, being able to take a knockoff and an Aqua Cutter. So now we're there we go. We were on slow instead of what we should have been on. So now we're getting back to Cresselia. Cresselia will now come in expecting an earthquake, and correctly predicted that. But the wheel is in a advantageous position, full health. Senrigan is going to take a knockoff that almost knocked it out. It's going to be able to get Trick Room up. We'll see if Cresselia leaves to get come back another day or get some chip. No, we're going to get a little bit of a Moonlight here. Get that health back up to above half, but an Ironhead will take it down back to within range. Another Moonlight, though, we'll get it above. The Trick Room terms are just being wasted. They're just getting wasted here. Because it's now you got a full health.
Does it need Trick Room to get Moonlight off before
yes
the wheel?
Yes.
So technically not fully wasted because they can still get a little bit of heal and then put Trick Room up again.
Well, here's the problem, right? So the Moonlight comes back up. You're down to 6. That knockoff that's critical hit. Now you're at 62%. Trick Room is gone, and you gotta hope that you can get Trick Room back up, and you just gotta get some chip. Ironhead going for 26. Here comes the Trick Room from the Cresselia. No, flinched. Oh no. Oh no. If it flinches again, that might be ball game.
I forgot it could get a flinch.
King Gambit's coming in. I don't know if that was Cresselia was, no. Because they're the Earthquake, not even going for a Sucker Punch. Bad read.
Wow.
Not good. Not good.
Didn't click button go fast.
No, did not click that button. Did not at all. Whew. Good Earthquake, though. A good Terra into the ground type. Should be able to lived. Went for the knockoff. Bulldoze would have probably been a better option there. Because now, you know what? Here's the problem. Seagrin's not going to be able to take a hit. You have, Seagrin's low on health. There it is. And Glacier's not in a great health spot. Caparaja dies to another Earthquake. Raging Goddess, Ironhead it definitely kills from here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 3 Pokemon have entered the field for the Long Island Ducklets. Landorus was on turn 1 and immediately got
quack. Quack. Quack.
Quack.
Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack. Quack.
The ducklets, they're a quacking. And there it is, an earthquake to finish off the Aussie Illusion. The Trick Room has been closed for this season. Boy, oh boy. Let's get that over.
I would be careful about the words you say, Warren, because your match is coming up, and I am prepared to destroy you.
Good Lord. That is what we just call like playoff. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I really need to fix this for next season so that it goes. There we go. Just absolute bullying. 5 knockouts from the Iron Treads, but a lot of it is because of Samurott chipping away a lot. Just a lot. Like Samurott chipped away the Hatterene, chipped away the Cresselia, chipped away the Glastrier. It was bully ball. That's what that was, Sandy. I you can count on Glastrier getting a knockout though. That's good. Can appreciate being able to, the unofficial MVP of the Illusion.
Yeah.
Just whew. I got nothing other than just goddamn.
I know my boy Johnner. I knew he could absolutely dunk on this team. The question was it's just the right plays. Getting Oren said, "Why didn't Johnner do this the first time?"
Trick Room it's tough. Like upsetting execution from the Aussie Illusion, right? The Cresselia just sitting there moonlighting over and over again. Sometimes you just have to, hey, it's a sunk cost, and I feel like we talked about this, Sandy, last week with Pat and the Cambridge Clodsires, where they set up Trick Room and wasted Trick Room trying to keep Rapska alive. And Aussie Illusions, because they trick y'all moonlighting as a moonlighter. Look, La La Land, what was it? La La Land was the one that won the Academy Award, and they said it was Moonlight, or was it the other way around? I think it was the other way around, but love my guy Marcus, but just setting up over and over again, trying to keep the Cresselia alive in a position where either should have swapped to something else or gone to a better play. But hats off.
So
yeah, go ahead.
In my brain, so they got the Trick Room, they were at a certain amount of health. In my brain, I was like, okay, if they keep using heal until Trick Room's out and then throw up a Trick Room, they would end up with more health than the first time they started Trick Room. That was my thought of okay, this is what they're doing. It didn't go that way. So I was,
which partly is a good,
could just be the math. The math wasn't there. It's just that's
getting flinched twice certainly does not help.
Yeah, there's that too. Which I completely forgot that was a thing that happened with that move.
Yeah,
and you're does it get the flinch? And I was like, oh yeah, it can fucking do that.
Yeah, once it got the flinch, that first flinch, after that, it's kind of let it go down. Not going for tearing the Copperage into a ground type, and then not going for the high horsepower. Also less than ideal. in that situation, because you have to play to your win conditions. And in that sense, as soon as Caparaja is on the field, it's like, okay, Terra Ground, and if he stays in, he's getting punished. Because I'm going to go for a Bulldoze. I'm Terra Ground. He's weak to it. This is going to be pretty good in the sense of, at the very least, like, I can come back in with King Gambit and either revenge kill him or scare him out, you know? And that'll let me kind of get things situated into a position where I can win. But for Long Island, yeah, you know what? We'll talk about Long Island. I do have one more comment about the Trick Room, about Aussie Illusion. A lot of people doubted the validity of Trick Room, a dedicated Trick Room team in singles, and hats off to Marcus making it work, not just making it work. Like, you know, there was a moment he could have been third. I'm the doubter. Yeah, Void's the doubter. Look, you can say it was an uphill climb from here, right? It was tough to get into the playoffs with Trick Room. Still did it. You know, half the league did not make the playoffs. There's a lot of teams in the playoffs that, they were fourth in the league. You know, they beat San Antonio in the regular season. They beat Long Island in the regular season. You know, they beat a lot of other teams. You know, they performed pretty well. He has Gambit and Cress and Hat. Yeah, it's still it's not Trick Room, except that's how he ran it. That's the thing. It's Trick Room because he ran him in for Trick Room. That's like saying, oh, it's not a Smash Mouth offense. He's got, you know, Odell Beckham Jr., Joe Burrow. If he runs a Power Eye, it's a Power Eye offense. Just because you got athletes that can cannon the ball, that doesn't mean the offense. The philosophy is a philosophy. He's gonna take it out on me. You know, it's good. He should. Beat you senseless. But what the hell is this, John? What is it? Math is math. Dedicated Trick Room is winless in the playoffs. He ran the player. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing, right? Yes, he had, you know, Cresselia and King Gambit and Hatterene, but he put them in position in Trick Room where they probably thrive a little bit better in Trick Room. Just in singles, people don't try it because it's kind of a bad strategy. And yet, Aussie Marcus made the playoffs and 6 other teams did not. Hats off to if you look at the best gimmick teams, Aussie Marcus is right there. Yeah, exactly. You said it. Hey. Yeah, thank you. What? Trick Room in singles not great. It just isn't. I mean, it just isn't. Facts are facts.
Until it is.
Draft is a little bit different than your standard OU ladder, right? I'll give it to him. He did it, but Trick Room. It's not. No, it's not. We just saw it. Johnner literally beat it with 2 Pokemon. You know, two Pokemon. Technically 3, but the third one was just there to figure out what's going on. Do you know what is OP? Stall. Yeah, that's because it's for absolute cowards. Gliscor is OP because it's for cowards. But yeah, so let's the referendum on the Aussie Illusion season. Head held up high, you know. Where's Gliscor the God? He's coming. Oh Lord, he coming. Let's talk about Long Island, Sandy. Is there anything you would like to talk about Long Island before we have our Long Island general manager join us?
Long Island is goated with the sauce.
Okay. All right. Goated with the sauce. That is the official. I like it. General manager Johnner, come on in. The chat's
Hello.
talking about band, about bands and whatnot. We can talk about that a little bit after this. But this is your time. This is the time to talk about your victory. Talk about you winning,
Well,
getting the W.
I want to say thank you. First, I want to say great. No, transition into the match.
Thank you.
was
Thank you
chef's
for
kiss.
thank you for recognizing my.
I will say between that and the the whole running the league has been great. Commentary,
Mm-hmm.
leaves much to be desired, but
Okay.
I just want to say that this week's win, and I'll be honest, we did scrim a bit. We did talk about some things, and what's funny compared to the the last time we talked about facing Aussie is I wanted to do the focus dash that week, and I was like, well, hold on, there's a steel ball item, and you could do things. And then what happened that week? But then we switch over to the focus dash.
Whoa.
Now I will say, yes, you did mention the leftovers on Iron Treads. I'm not taking that away from you.
Whoa. But hold on. Did I not tell you that Samurott did not outspeed Hatterene in Trick Room or not? And did you
You want me to remember something we talked about like 2:00 in the morning and then happened 6 days later? For that kind of like, ugh.
All right. As long as the
That's just ridiculous.
As long as we have it out there that there was some pilot error.
I couldn't even tell you at 2:00 in the morning. We're delusional at that point.
Some
like
pilot error.
A lot of words was just said.
As to why Iron Ball Samurott did not work as well as it should have.
This week still would have gone different. Look, I think this week would have gone differently if Copper Raja just went for the high horsepower. I think it would also gone differently if he just sacked the Crest in any of the plenty of trick rooms he had to where then his team would have outsped. But he still played well for he tried to just keep the trick room. He tried to set up. I think once he sacked King Gambit, that was just unfortunate. That was a rough cover.
I don't know. I
think he was so set in that ice horse that he just didn't care anymore about King Gambit, and it's sad.
Look, it's once you got to ride with who gets you there, and he didn't. He didn't, which kind of shot him in the foot a little bit, but it really is like a matter of like your guys' first game came down to the two of you clicking the wrong buttons at the worst times. He went for a swords dance when he should have gone for like a kowtow cleave, or he should have gone for a sucker punch, and he didn't. And then, there was you didn't go for a vacuum wave when you should have. Like, it happens. And for all that goes into it, you played a pretty perfect, you got Marcus on his back foot and had him just begging for help, really. Unfortunately, it's just like, you made him be the one that had to make the choices. To be like, okay, I
also want to say this game was almost a very different game because on turn 4, I was about to Aqua Jet that Hatterene. And I was like, wait, right before I clicked it, I think I actually clicked it and then canceled it as fast as you could because I was like, wait, there's no more trick room. I don't need Aqua Jet. I can just outspeed.
Yeah. And it's a good thing you kept him going for the stealth rock on with the Ansi, also interesting. Because he does have turn priority. And
could have thought a swords dance was coming.
Yeah. So it is it's just rough. It is rough. Smash. Go to with the sauce, breaking down sexual stuff. Right. Some people are saying you can't do it by yourself, but as I've said in the past, I'm not the one playing these games. I may help build a team, but I'm not the one playing the game. Sandy, you have any questions for our boy Johnner?
How does it feel to absolutely destroy that team?
Well, on one hand, it does. The double flinch is rough. It's always great to do, but man, it's always rough to see happen. Whether it's happening to you as a viewer, it's just man. I still don't think that crit mattered on the King Gambit. They said it did. I disagree. But I'm not gonna sit there and do the math for a game I won. So,
Who needs
but
the math?
but on the other hand, it was great. My team, Iron Treads was probably one of my top 3 in performance this season, and just really was like didn't slow down in playoffs and just exceeded.
Nice.
Was this match a good way to like send a message to your next opponent?
No, I think if it's Cambridge, they probably don't care and not paying attention, and if it's AW, he's a clown.
That's big words. Those are big words, pal.
Big words indeed.
Yeah.
Because that's a clown that is, does have victory over you.
Right. But I've beat someone he hasn't beat. Like at the end of the day, the score he wants to bring up scoreboards, brings up who's beaten who. All that's going to matter is who wins that last match. That's all I've ever cared about since day one. Go back into the interview. All I've cared about day one. I want that title, and I'm out of this league. I'm done.
Wow, really? Not coming back?
Enzo, no. Screw you, players. I am done after this.
Okay. John are gonna be here.
I should have stayed in retirement.
Some people are saying at the end of the day, Johnner has never beaten AW, and that is factually correct. But we don't know who you're playing next week, and it could be Pat, could be AW. You've said your piece on, both of them. Who do you think is going to win the other quarterfinals matchup between the British Bangers and the San Antonio Spheal?
I mean, it'd be really disappointing if the Bangers, which I despise, cannot actually plan around a team that hasn't changed since like week 6, but then went back to week 1. Like,
Yeah.
Berger literally has to like guess, what Warren is going to do this week, which stall tactics he's going to use, how he's going to run his like 2 offense mons. Oren is like, well, he's going to run these 6 and run them the same exact way he's always run them.
Yeah.
Because,
a little bit predictable.
That's just how it's been.
But
little bit? Little bit.
Very, very predictable. But, Johnner, thank you. Congrats on your win. We will see you next week.
Yes.
Who you will face, we're not sure, but we'll find out. I need to. I did not put the scene on this profile. Hold on, things are about to get fucky, and if it gets fucky, it's gonna get fucky. But the boy's sexual Jumanji came through. It broke that. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.